What's goody to any and everybody who may be listening? Okay. Now it is time for me to get back on these soulless individuals, these organic portals by which I made my entrance into this realm, into the root of my own body, a divine being, being birthed, quote birthed, out of the vaginal canal of a soulless being, even though I'm the main soul in this simulation. Okay, and the only way that this was possible was through the slow increments and the accumulation of black orbs within my body, within my energy and auric fields, through this incubus, this roach. Okay. And that organ called the penis, which is why I stress all this sucking and fucking without healing. You don't know what you're doing or where this is leading you to. Because after the root, what you think was going to be next? Okay? So, let's get into these soulless beings. Now, these soulless beings did not pop up until about we were at the sacral. And I am picking up on something about my ex-mother and my ex-sister, Sharita, the ex-mother, Soulless, and my ex-sister, Danielle, who was sold and stupid, okay, with that spot in her eye. I could not stand that little girl with that spot in her eye. Now, this is in hindsight. You know, back when we were in the coven, I did not really realize I did not like the little girl. But now, I'm realizing that looking back, I never liked that little girl and that little speck that was in her eye. Her eyes and that speck that was in them. But I am hearing something about her and Sharita, like it's like two stooges. The two stooges, like they always together. Something about them two, that they always together. Something like that I'm picking up on between Sharita and Danielle. Okay, the two stooges is what I'm hearing. Okay. But these soulless. Now I'm going to be getting into right now what I'm seeing with these soulless beings within this matrix now. Okay. Number one. Okay. COVID is done. COVID has been done for years now. Okay. The only individuals that I'm seeing wearing these masks on their face are the soulless beings. Okay. To me, it feels as though they are trying to hide or something like that. They don't want to be seen because they know that I can see them. Okay. Whereas before I got to this point, they were the ones giving the evil eye. They were the ones doing what programmed to affect me and lower my vibration. They were the ones giving me the problems, the most problems. Now that I have achieved this level of healing, they can't evil eye. Most of the time, they can't even look. And if they do look, it's all smiles or like, nothing to see here. I'm innocent. Or either they're hiding and trying to run and scurry away. Okay, a very big difference. So, a couple of years ago, I did have a heart chakra activation, which allowed for me to forgive them in a way, to forgive them and to try to put their shoes on my foot, Because baby, back then I really did want the whole earth to be blown up and destroyed. I especially wanted them to be blown up and destroyed. Okay. It says a lot about my healing because I do not feel like that anymore. However, I do still, they are up to something. These soulless individuals, they are all walking around here wearing masks as a collective. Now, I have not seen one not wearing a mask. They are all collectively wearing these masks. It's almost like they are banding together as a collective. Okay, and they are definitely up to something, or something's going on. And like, it's like you can't even be nice. It's like you cannot have compassion, because they will try to find an opening in order to insert themselves or stick themselves to you, or whatever. Okay, and I'm going to be coming back about a message about, baby, your vibration is not high enough. I'm not going to get into that here, okay? Which goes to say that, baby, if any of these individuals, soulless or souled, are attached to me when I get ready to lift off, when I light up and get ready to lift off and fly into the heights, if any of you individuals are attached to me or think in any way that you're going to bring me down, you are going to be incinerated by the light. Okay? Now, that forgiveness that I had for these soulless individuals was for me, because I'm not walking around with that heaviness on my heart, with that hatred for them on my heart. Okay? It wasn't for them. But the fact that I was able to forgive them does not mean that they can attach to me in any shape, way, form, or fashion. These are not babies. Although they were programmed to do what they did, and they did not ask for it, they still participated in it and did it. Baby, I want them far removed from my experience. Okay? I want them out of my sight. I want them out of my line of sight. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.